all right. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Giveaway Show here on Carl's Collects Comics. Man, I'm excited to be with you tonight. It's going to be another fun night. We're going to have some giveaways, and then we're also going to be just kind of hanging out, talking with each other. I think we've got a guest coming on. He should be popping on at some point here. And then, but I'm excited because tonight we're going to be talking about Comicpalooza. That's right. It is the Greater Houston area's biggest pop culture celebration, held at the George R. Brown each year. It's coming up here at the end of May, Memorial Day weekend. And so we're going to be covering some of the highlights from that. We're going to have some cool stuff going on. A couple quick things here about the channel. This is the Giveaway Show. This is our Wednesday night show where we talk about our live stream, where we talk about some of the latest goings on in the comic book community. We also do give away comic books as well. Other stuff sometimes, but tonight it's comic books. We also have another weekly live stream show called Monday Halls Live. That happens Mondays at 10 p.m. Central. Sadly, I had to be out this past week because I was a little bit sick, but back at it and feeling better. Also on Fridays, you can find videos like the Creator Interview Series. This one features Lance Linderman from Gold Key Comics telling their story, and it's an amazing story to hear. Love it. Love hearing about it every single time that that he gets a chance to share it, because it's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool stuff going on there. But hey, I am glad that you're here. I'm glad that I'm here and we're getting to hang out together. I am Carl's Collects Comics, and as always, it is a pleasure to have you here. I'm going to bring out the panel in just a second, but I want to say some shout outs to the chat and see who's here. What's up, Larry Green? What's up, El Green? It's good to see you. He's first in. He says, good evening, everyone. Darth Lucian 88 says, Carl's out there in Sweden. That's right, but not quite. And Darth Lucian, you had a package that just went out tonight or today. For you with some books, from some different giveaway books we had for you. That's right. I'm working to get the giveaway books caught up so we can do the big slab giveaway later this month or at the beginning of June. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to give some slab giveaways. We're also going to have some other cool stuff, and we're going to be introducing some new features, including our first tier of channel memberships. So be staying tuned for that over the next couple of weeks. We're going to be doing that. Also, let's see, Mike Bravo is here hanging out in the chat, as always, rigged. He's calling it as he sees it. What's up, Jonathan Dodson? It's good to see you as well. Mary Jimenez, good evening. Happy Wednesday to you also. We're glad that you're here hanging out with us tonight for the giveaway show. Let's see, and then Tony Stank is popping in saying hello there. What's up, Tony? It's good to see you as well. We're glad that all of y'all could join us. And for those who are watching this on the rewind later, as well as those who will join us later in the program and play catch up, as always, you are the most important one that's here, because this show wouldn't happen if it wasn't for you. So I'm looking forward to sharing some cool stuff with you tonight. Like I shared, we're going to be talking about Comicpalooza, which is the Greater Houston area's biggest pop culture celebration. I was going over the guest list, putting together tonight's video description, and I was just like, man, and this person's there, and this person's there, and this person's there. So if you're a fan of pop culture, there's guaranteed to be somebody there that you want to see. It's still a little bit light on comic creators, but they've really stepped up their game this year. And I'm very excited behind the scenes that a friend of mine is back working there. He knows who he is, and I definitely am very glad to see that, because I think, we need some good, strong pop culture conventions here in the Greater Houston area. The more, the merrier. And so it's good that they've got some quality people there. Not that they weren't quality before, but I'm glad that he's back with them and working with them. So, hey, thanks again for being here. And let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and bring out the panel. I'm going to give them a second to turn on their cameras. While they're doing that, I'm going to share with you tonight's giveaway. So, Astonishing X-Men, the most recent volume. This is a 1 in 25 Virgin variant by Perillo. All right, this is for Astonishing X-Men #1. It's a variant covered by Unknown Comics. This is tonight's giveaway. but that's not it. I'm also going to, because it was Free Comic Book Day this past week, I'm going to let the winner choose, let's say, 3 of these books to include. I've got the Uncanny Avengers Free Comic Book Day. I've got I don't have the hot spec ones. Spider-Man Venom, that's a choice. Mech Cadets by Greg Pak looks pretty cool. That's a choice. Ranger Academy, I'm really excited to read this one because this one looks pretty cool. Also going to be one of the choices is Star Wars High Republic Adventures, Free Comic Book Day edition. I think there was something about that one. And then last, I'm really excited to see what Titan Comics is going to do with Conan the Barbarian. So you'll get to choose, we'll say 3 of those to go along with the Perillo 1 in 25. And for those who are keeping count of the time, it is 14 minutes past the hour. We are 8 minutes into the show. We'll be doing this at about 30 minutes. At about 10:45 is when we're going to do that. So if your second screening, keep an eye out for the timer. 10:45 is when we're going to be doing that. Until then, though, let's go ahead and bring out the panel so that they can. I'll wait for all of them to turn on their cameras, and then bring them out and let them say hello. First up, I'm going to turn it over to Weapon X, the legendary warrior himself. Here he is, folks. Now unmute yourself. There we go.
There we go. Now I was saying, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, panel? Looks another fun show we got for the upcoming convention here. So I'm excited to talk about this. And yeah, those of y'all that are second screening, I'm gonna make sure you guys are aware. Got our little our little sound here. We'll play the little sound for you guys when it's time for the giveaway. So
show them the dinner bell.
The dinner. All right, 1 second. Come on. All right. So you guys will get that.
That is to let everybody know that we're getting ready to do the giveaway. All right.
Ciao.
Okay, thanks, Weapon X. Weapon X is holding it down. He's actually there at the convention right now. He's just hanging it out. He's hanging out.
So he's getting thrown out.
Mr. Collector.
Yeah, I'm not at the show just yet. Don't have my ticket yet.
Bam.
Bang.
You can't find parking, from what I heard.
Well, I'm gonna get one of you fine fellas to take me this year.
Ouch.
Or we're gonna fly with Paul. No, it's gonna be a good night as always, guys. Make sure to hit that like button. But yeah, excited to talk about this show. We get it every year, so we're all excited to go. And hopefully, anyone else that's outside of Houston shows up. Definitely let us know. But yeah, I'm excited. Thank you.
Awesome. And of course, we're going to go ahead and send it right along to Mr. Paul Comics. Here he is.
All right, I appreciate. This is before y'all's time right there. Let me put it away. Y'all don't know nothing about that, right, my brother? All right, appreciate everybody being here tonight. Y'all know I am here. Y'all know I am here. Oh, in sun. There you go. Stay right here, Billy. All right, yeah. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. Y'all know that Weapon and me are here, so y'all gonna get up-to-date coverage. You know, I don't know what Carlos and Collector are gonna say, but we will be up here.
Look at Grogu's neck.
We will be up here and giving y'all the coverage for Comicpalooza.
Hey, we are going to have a viral challenge, so be watching out for that. And of course,
we ain't doing that.
Feature Paul, everybody's favorite Just for Men user. He's all right. So Paul, y'all keep an eye out, because if you're going to Comicpalooza this year, you're going to want to be watching for Paul. Let's take a look at what else the chat is saying in here. Brooklyn Bourne says, "Hey, Carl's chat panel and Paul, I guess." Yep.
Thank you, Brooklyn Bourne.
Here to keep it honest, he says hashtag Paul's fault. Yep.
Poetry.
Yeah, pure poetry. Larry Green saying it hi. Let's see. Brooklyn Born says, I don't see any dunk tank at that show. That's right, because they told Paul he couldn't set up and sell elotes out in the parking lot, and he could not do the dunk tank to raise money for his next set of Lambo doors on his other car.
They don't want the water turning black from the dye and scare the kids.
All right, Mr. Collector, you can ride and web next. We're going to go and let Mr. Collector tell the story about what happened.
No, I don't want to say.
Oh, you don't want to tell?
Yeah,
Okay.
so Collector had road rage, and
I'm surprised Paul didn't choose to show his GoBot collection. He keeps it under lock and key, from what I understand. He does keep it under lock and key. Let's see. Mike Bravo says Aerial Bot's fake.
No, ain't nothing fake about that. Look at that date right there, Bravo.
Is that from your current
What
collection,
look at
or did you just buy that?
The Transwarmers?
Look at that, 1985, Bravo. You don't know nothing about that. This is before your time, right there, Bravo.
Oh, did you just buy that?
Nope.
Okay.
I've been had this forever.
Well, no, because I know that there's some toy shops in town have gotten massive collections in.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that one.
You don't want to talk about that.
He's also a
Don't talk
client.
about that one either.
Watch it there, Mississippi.
You go on, Mississippi. I don't know what you said.
Man,
y'all
y'all
going.
Don't take it easy, buddy. All this
I'm about
negativity
to call,
in here.
All right. Well, I'm excited to have us together tonight and talking about this because Comicpalooza is the first big scale comic collection that I remember going to here in the greater Houston area. I've been going for about 10 years now, 10, 12 years. And Comicpalooza was when I was working in film and TV, they were very helpful on some projects and promotions, and they've also been supportive of the film community, especially early on when they really didn't have to be, but they were. And so lots of cool memories at Comicpalooza. Now in recent years, though, it has definitely shifted to being more of a pop culture celebration. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that per se. But I do think, yet again, that it's a little bit light on the comic book guests. So I will say that at the outset. But we're going to cover them in just a moment, the folks that are there, because the people they did get are pretty cool. I'm particularly excited about Steve McNiven because I'm a big Civil War fan, and I know he's done a lot of other great work as well. But we'll get to that in just a second. So just a couple of the highlights for Pop. Somebody's going to get muted in a second. But just a couple of the highlights for the show this year. So Comicpalooza is being held on Memorial Day weekend, which is March.
Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend. Let's see. Let me pull it up.
Comicpalooza?
Yep. May 26th through the 28th here in Houston, Texas. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a share screen real quick here. And I'm going to go back into panel. Let's see. I'll go back into panel view in just a moment. But I'm going to share it real quick. It's going to be happening May 26th through the 28th of this year. That's a Friday through a Saturday, and it's going to take up the entire George R. Brown Convention Center, with the main floor being the exhibit hall and the autograph section. It'll also have on the second and third floors there'll be gaming, tournament. There'll be demos. There'll be workshops. There's some cool panels. Heads up, I am going to be doing a panel this year. So I'll be presenting a panel on Saturday, but I'll let Weapon X tell a little bit more about that when it's his turn. Here we are. And so as you can see, and so we're all back on screen right now, there is going to be, the passes are currently on sale. They are doing tiered passing, so the passes will be going up. I'm going to go over just real quick, just the passes that are available. All right, so it's $50 for an adult Friday pass. It is $74 for an adult Saturday pass. It is $70 for an adult Sunday pass. For an adult weekend pass, $105. So obviously, if you want to go 2 days, that more than pays for itself. for the adult weekend pass. One nice thing is that the kids pass, it's only $6 for the kids pass, so you can get like if you have two littles like I do, you can get them both in for under $20. And there is a cool children's section, the kids zone. Adult VI passes, from what I'm told, those are sold out. And then speed passes, I am not sure about those, but you can see here that they're doing speed passes for each of the groupings of stars that'll be there. There's a Wakanda pass that is for Tenoch Huerta and Dominique Thorne, an Arrow pass because Stephen Amell, Colton Haynes, Felicity Smoke, and I think one or two others are here from Arrow. The boys, Carl Urban is no longer coming, but they do have Anthony Starr and Jack Quaid. Yeah, is going to be here. Oh, and then there's a speed pass for Shatner. Speed pass for the anime voice actor. They've got about 6 or 7 of those. So yeah, so you can see they've got quite a few things here. It's all up here. And yeah, so that's the deal with those. El Green says locked up with his Beast Wars figures. That's right. He is so excited. He's on the verge of tears because of the Beast Wars movie coming out. And then Southern Comic Geek says that, Paul, are you going to the Dallas Fan Expo next month? Yes. Paul will be there. I will be there. I think Mr. Collector, and we will have, I think, a small viral challenge for Fan Expo as well. So if y'all,
I will be doing a meet and greet there for only 5 minutes. So y'all make sure y'all.
We'll be in parking lot spot number 75A on level 3, and he'll be there for about 15 minutes until security drags him away.
Please buy all your fake merchandise. Cash only. Yeah, cash only.
Right, cash only for the merchandise.
Thank you, Weapon. Look at that, well, collector. You better bring some merchandise.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass it along to Weapon X.
I'm bringing in Kirkland.
You want to go over the panel schedule for us?
Sure. Yeah. Bring it up here. So
looks like you're getting thrown out of there, Weapon.
It does, right?
You're hiding from security.
He's behind that window that leads.
He's up there hiding from security.
Well, he's one of those characters he's one of those people that is. Will Paul Grew be there? Yeah, I think the viral challenge might be stealing Grogu out of Paul's backpack.
No, ain't nobody getting Billy. Ain't nobody getting Billy from me. Tell him, Billy.
Child endangerment, people.
So they Comicpalooza this year, they actually learned from their mistakes last year, and they're actually having actual stuff on Friday for the 3-day convention. Last year they said it was a 3-day convention, but the Friday there was nothing to do other than go to a ball in the hotel. So
yeah, that's what you wanted to do there, Weapon.
So this year they have programming starting on Friday at 3:00, up on the 3rd floor of the convention center. So just a few of these things, you got a magic show.
Acting up at the show, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep, you got. See, here's some cool ones. I like to go check them out. These are the LARP players, live action role playing. So they have a little thing where they go around the 3rd floor and pretend they're in their role playing areas, and one of the rooms is actually like a pub that they go and hang out in, so you can actually go in there and they'll talk to you in character, and so it's kind of cool to kind of mess with. Yeah, it's kind of cool, like to mess with them, and they'll talk to you.
Really?
In
BYOD.
You could. You could.
They're at a bar, BYOB.
So have you gone there?
I have gone there, yeah. But so before, I when I was volunteering, we had to work, so I would go and crash and check them out and go to the rooms, and they would be in there like, "Hello, good sir, who are you?" And you have to talk like you're in character. You can't just say I'm volunteer. It's kind of cool. But these are running, till midnight. You can see they're from 3:00 till midnight.
It's about time, man. They do that.
Pretty extensive thing there.
That's cool.
You
cosplay
got
with disabilities.
Yeah, cosplay with body paint. 3:30. Cosplay with disabilities. Let's wig out. Here, Paul will be here at this one.
I heard that
morning.
Paul is going to be the volunteer for them to apply the body paint too.
Eh.
Is that
He's the brush.
I ain't volunteering nothing anymore.
He's the brush.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. What is it? What was that again? The Saturday one or Saturday morning 80s 90s?
Saturday morning adventures of 80s and 90s kids.
That's what I'm talking about now. That's me right there.
Yeah.
Paul, let me know
There
which
we go.
planet you're going to, so I know which one.
80s and 90s. I can bring some of my 80s stuff because I don't have
Oh
no
God,
90s stuff.
they're gonna think he's setting up for it.
Oh.
Oh, there goes for Collector H-Town Clown. There's
Yeah.
Collector.
4 o'clock.
what is H-Town Clowns? Wait, what is H-Town Clowns?
That's when Collector
I
can
think
go
that's
over there.
Is that a? Oh no.
Oh
That's not
wow!
what I thought.
It's
Counting,
everything.
juggling,
Yeah, I think-
Well,
I think it's
there
some
you go. You can practice over there, Collector.
I can do some
Yeah.
magic. I'm gonna put a paw in a hat. Pull him out.
He's like,
So
Huh?
you got some other stuff here. You got air guitar. And
El
stuff.
Ediashi.
Oh, that's me.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
blueprint
Wow.
pattern construction for cosplay.
So these ones that say the exhibit floor, these will be on the first floor on the exhibit. The stages
Okay.
are in
Yeah,
the
they just
back
started that
now.
last year, right?
They moved the stages and put them all together now in the back. So
Yeah.
about
Hmm.
time.
Are they still gonna have that laser tag?
I didn't see it on the map.
Sure.
Collector's gonna juggle his grails.
Easy, Brooklyn.
1 in 25. Here I come.
So,
I'm gonna have a safety mat just in case.
the one
Oh,
that-
they're gonna wait a minute. Go back to the lightsaber show. There, yeah, there you go. That's not pretty cool.
got some lightsaber fights here on the floor.
Yeah, because people spend some money on those lightsabers.
Oh yeah. So you
Texas
have-
All-Star Wrestling. Oh, okay. We
Oh
got
yeah,
some
you get to
wrestling
meet
going
them.
on.
You get to meet them first. You gotta go meet
And
them.
then you get into the ring. There you go.
Oh, you
Yeah.
could. So here's one I thought was kind of cool on the floor. It's pop culture pub trivia. Eureka
go.
Heights, one of the local IPA beer people here. They're on the floor, and so they're having it in their beer garden, where I guess you can drink. a
So,
cold
so
brew,
if you get the answer correct, and that means you chug the
I guess
the
yeah,
drink.
you chug or do
Oh.
whatever you want to do
Oh man, I'll be losing.
on purpose. No.
We haven't even started yet.
Get somebody was telling me, maybe I was seeing the future last week or the week before, but William Shakespeare's Star Wars, the Jedi Doth Return.
Roth Return Part 1. Nice.
Oh my goodness!
God.
There we go.
What up,
Yeah,
JT?
Cosplaying,
Those
There's one-
guys that do the lightsaber things, they're really serious on that.
Superman versus Luthor. But the one I was getting to is right here at 6:30 to 10. They're having the actual wrestling match with the wrestlers.
okay.
Libre.
Wait, is that
So we
Friday
got-
night?
It's Friday
So
night.
The first match is Collector versus Weapon. Then we got the second match, Collector versus Carlo. Oh, right.
Wait, what is that? Ryan Love Muscle Russell?
So
What
it-
wrestling is this?
So this is like it's like kind of like a gag wrestling.
Oh, wow.
I think they forgot what they were a few years ago, but they had
The
they
headline.
kind of make spoofs on the wrestlers. Like they had one who was like a Hulk Hogan guy. You know how he would come out to that song, "Real American." So they would play the song, and you get all hyped up, and this big old fat guy comes out. It's like I'm a real American. He gets his butt kicked and stuff like that. But it's kind of funny because they make fun of a lot of the wrestlers
Oh man,
that
this is
are out
gonna
there.
be-
So,
What's up, JT Comic Books? Good to see you in the chat.
So yeah, you see all those other.
Watch what you're saying, JT.
Kind of going through all the stuff here for the evening, but I have no idea what this one is. Masterpiece Theater.
They have something for everyone, even Billy.
Billy versus Paul.
Uh,
Paul,
Battle
hey,
to the
buddy.
death.
Hey,
Battle
buddy.
to the death.
Paul's gonna try to get him in the headlock. He gonna flip him.
I will say this: those guys that do the lifesaver things, they really are into.
Yeah,
that
they're
stuff.
good.
they're really into it. A little kid was just messing with it, and guy comes over there. It's like, no, that's not how you handle the lifesaver. It's like, dude, calm down, man. It's not that.
And so we'll jump on to Saturday. Saturday starts at 10 a.m. And like I said, there's different.
The more fun continues. Huh?
Yeah, it keeps going. It keeps going here. We got 10:30 through 11 on the ballroom C, which would be on the third floor, is Q&A with Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah, I got a couple questions about
those are y'all that like him, and you can check him out. And then
I got a couple of questions to ask him. You know?
Oh, you do? Okay.
Spanish.
I'm waiting. Where's the Carlos?
So the
panel. Where's this at? I got a couple questions to ask him too.
11:30 to 12:15 Q&A with the Aerocast and the General Assembly. So this is the one where they kind of make you queue up in a line to get into the seating, but honestly, you don't have to. It never really fills up, and I don't know why people wait in line. So you could just walk in after it starts.
I'm professional comedy. I ain't waiting in no line. Where's the Carlos one at?
So the Carlos one is at 2:30. Let's scroll down.
Damn, he can't even get there on time. He got to be at 2:30.
At 1:30, right before Carlos, 1:30, 2:15 is Q&A with William Shatner. Also,
William Shatner is opening up for Carlos.
He's opening up for Carlos.
That was good.
Carlos is like, I'm not going before him. I'm going after him.
Hey, William, go bring me some water.
Listen.
William, who?
Say this. It was in my contract, and all I said was just that I wouldn't go. Because Shatner, he was telling me he wanted me to open for him, and I was like, no, man, no.
Oh, that's cold-hearted right here. You got Mario Kart tournament at 2:30, right when Carlos is on there. Oh man, that's just cold. Everybody's like, go watch the Mario Kart tournament.
Yeah, here is Carlos's panel. He's doing from 2:30 to 3:30 on room 350.
That's falling opening for Carlos. Oh, that's too good. All right, what's this right here?
So this is the description of this panel.
Description of what?
Carlos's panel.
Do you want combo collecting? Have no idea where to start. Oh my god, this is. Oh yeah, I'm going to that. I'm gonna have 100 questions to ask this guy.
Hey, William Shatner is gonna show up. So this is him, huh? This is the guy.
William Shatner's like, who?
He's like, I got one question.
Who went after me? Who took my time slot?
So basically, Carlos is saying that he's going to share some of his tips and advice from his own experience on collecting.
From his own experience. Oh my goodness!
I'm pretty sure there'll be a giveaway. It says free.
Plenty of time for Q&A. Oh wow! And then he highlights it. Make sure you're ready to begin your combo collecting journey. Oh, okay. Oh man.
Real quick, what's up, Roscoe? Y'all make sure and check out Geek Out with Roscoe. He's also got a Monday live stream called Between the Lines, I think. Yeah. I'll make sure and check him out.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dark Lucian, man. They play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons here in Houston, man.
There's shops. There's a bunch down the street from me.
There's a bunch of teams and everything around here about Dungeons and Dragons.
I hear a lot of huzzahs in the middle of the night.
The tabletop gaming area.
I will be recording when William Shatner shows up at his panel.
So we still got more here.
Somebody asked Star Trek questions to Carlo.
The last wrestling match was him versus Shatner.
At 4:30, 5:15 is a Q&A with Alec Cox, the Echo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the one's gonna play Echo. Oh, nice.
That'll be in Ballroom C. This one is kind of like limited seating in Ballroom C. It's kind of a smaller setup, so that one.
And then Carlos has the bigger one. Okay, I noticed that. Mm-hmm.
They're expanding the rooms. They're putting in more. They're putting in those C floors.
So more D&D here. Another lightsaber show. some video
Those
games.
lightsaber shows are actually pretty cool. I've been last year, so they actually take time and rehearse and do that. But yeah.
Man, there is a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons.
What is
So
that?
is there another
Wait,
Carlos panel for
what is
Sunday
that? Imperial
too?
Gladiators.
Come watch competitors from the 501st Star
What?
Garrison and other regions compete in the trial and skills and ability. Nothing says good time than watching individual accomplish goals. So it's probably something. It says Star Wars
sounds pretty
Alliance
fun.
stage. So Imperial Gladiators. So
Go ahead and heart it, weapon. We'll save that
Heart it.
one.
all right.
Go ahead and hard it.
Oh, it wants me to log in.
Ah!
Oh my god.
No,
He's not even logged into the thing. Wow.
no. So
Oh, he messed you up now.
yeah,
I didn't say that.
Oh, there we
that
go.
was Saturday, and then Sunday kind of rolls around. I think they have a hard stop at 5 on Sunday. So again, they start at 10, and then just the different stuff on the third floor, more D&D.
That's a lot of D&D.
Uh,
That is a lot of D&D.
Wow, this is
Yeah,
oh, right there for Paul. What's that? 11:30.
Wait, where
kids
is it?
trivia.
Yeah, there you go.
that ain't for me. I'm going to the Carlos Collects panel.
Billy's gonna take you to that one.
I got 100 questions to ask him.
So I think Paul will be here taking people's money at the cornhole tournament.
Cornhole, what the hell? Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool to go to different panels. I like to kind of, when I was going, I would kind of poke my head into different ones
Oh,
and just
Lord,
kind of
Women
stay for
of
a few minutes,
Galaxy.
and then check out different ones that are up there. Let me look here. Some more of this. There's actually, let's see if they have it. I think it's on Saturday. Double check one thing. Like every year, they've had Ming Chen come in, and he does like celebrity
Oh, yeah.
karaoke.
Yeah. Well, they didn't announce them this year.
No, but I don't know if he's not coming. I guess not.
I guess I'll take it over this year.
Oh, there it is. Celebrity karaoke.
Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. So hosted by
No,
Ming
he
Chen.
is coming.
So.
Guess we'll share the stage.
So that one's always kind of cool if you ever go in that, because the celebrities are there and they usually bring a bar into the room.
like-
You can buy them shots and stuff when they go up there to sing, to kind of mess with
Come
them.
on, tell him, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Gonna be like security. Get him out.
What's up, TM Nerdy? Good to see you here, buddy. TM, y'all make sure and check his channel out. He's got some cool stuff that he does with Roscoe, and he's got his own stuff. He's been revealing Eclipso from his collection.
Brooklyn Born has a good question. All these events and no time slots for Billy.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Brooklyn born. We're going,
Well,
Billy
that
seems to
one.
have his hands full keeping Paul in line.
man,
so
we're gonna get
he
a
has
panel for Billy. I'm gonna
well, the
go over
reality is that we the Comicpalooza was in. I can reveal now that Comicpalooza was in negotiations with Paul to have him do a panel and a Q&A session. However,
there. That is not true.
Paul's agent was quite firm that some of the things that Paul needed to be able to do it
That is not
wouldn't
true.
allow him to do it.
No,
Carlos, I think we're being around the bush. The woman's
I
right.
went over there
Yeah,
to
if he-
try
if
to
he gets
negotiate,
someone there,
and
they're
Comicpalooza
attacking
told
the
me
building.
that there was no more money because we gave Carlos Collects all the money.
The woman right.
And y'all see what time slot
put
he's
him
got.
up there. We're coming in.
He's after William Shatner. That is, I mean, what more can I say?
You can find Paul's table between the first dumpster and the last dumpster.
They're gonna tell
Go ahead.
they in this clause was William Shatner has to say yes and tune in at 2:30. Come back. There will be a Carlos Collects panel. I mean, what more can?
And on Sunday, quick highlight at 3:30. There's Q&A.
Let's Billy park the truck. I'm there. He go park.
Chris Judge.
Okay, all right, settle down, Paul. Settle down. Okay, so Weapon X, say that one more time so people can hear it. Because Christopher Judge.
Yeah, on Sunday, if you're a Stargate fan or whatever, there's a Q&A with Christopher Judge from Stargate, the series, the TV show. If you guys remember him, he'll be doing some Q&A on Sunday. I think that's the last big celebrity for Sunday, and then they kind of start shutting it down about 5.
Okay.
So.
That's cool, man. There's some good panels coming up. Some good stuff. I'm shocked by the amount of
Dungeons and Dragons.
There's a lot of Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm just shocked how you go after William Shatner. This is people are going to be investigating this. Y'all investigate how he got.
William's got to choose his battles, man. He lost this one, obviously.
Yeah, because I think last year they only had it on the first floor, so it was hard to get a lot of panels.
It was. Last year was definitely very scaled back.
Yeah,
they have a lot more names here. Hey, so Collector, before I come to you to go over some of the, because you were going to go over some of the people appearing, right?
Y'all did all that already.
Well, no, but what did you have?
I was going to do some of the pricing.
Yeah, okay. All right, so he's going to do the pricing. Before we do that, as promised, what's up, Serge Henderson? Good to see you. Glad that you're here with us. Hey, so real quick, just so I can let our second screeners know, give me the dinner bell.
Damn, he messed up.
Ciao, Tom.
All right. So, hey, we're going to go ahead and do our giveaway. I'm going to drop the hashtag into the chat so y'all can enter the. What are you doing? Are you crinkling the water bottle?
I don't have a bell with me.
All right. Let me do this hashtag real quick. Okay. In honor of the order of all right, so what you're going to do if you want to win tonight's giveaway, which is this 1 in 25 Virgin variant by Perillo from Unknown Comics. It's Astonishing X-Men #1. This is tonight's giveaway, and I'm also going to be including some your winner's choice of 3 of the free Comic Book Day books that I picked up. So that's gonna be it. If you want to win tonight, you have to drop the following hashtag in. Hashtag opening act. All right, in honor of the order of panels that are going to be playing. So go ahead and drop hashtag opening act in the chat. We're going to give y'all a few minutes to do that. I'm going to let Mr. Collector go over pricing while y'all start dropping those in, and then we will make sure that you guys get it. Also, just a quick note before I turn it over to Mr. Collector. Remember, we're also doing the Season 1 Price Box sticker giveaway. This set of instructions tells you what to do with this sticker, and that's how you enter to win for the Big Slab giveaway happening later this month or beginning of June. So, and we're going to make sure that, don't worry, you're all going to get a chance. Like, if you have won stuff, I'm going to get all of it out in the mail before we do the slab giveaway. Then we'll do the cutoff on giving these away for a couple of weeks, give everybody a chance to get them and follow the instructions, which is required. And then at that point, you'll get entered to win. Right now, I've got Mr. L. Green himself. He's got 4 entries, I think, in the giveaway. So looking forward to that. Make sure also that you tune into Monday Hauls. Additionally, I wanted to share this real quick before we do the giveaway. There is, let's wait now. Hang on. No, we're going to go into the giveaway. But let me see if there's anybody. Have enough of y'all done? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I see. Okay, I see a few people that have done it. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure and mention this also because we had an international winner last week. So the deal is, the way we work it for shipping outside of the continental United States, I handle the shipping for anything inside the continental United States. Outside of it, we will do a $16 shipping credit. for the winners. So, and that's, it's just a way that we do it to try to keep to the budget that we have. What this means, different winners have handled it different ways. I've shipped a book all the way to Guatemala before. I don't mind doing that, but again, the cost is something that you have to weigh out. Some people want to hold their winnings and stack more, and then help with the shipping that way. Other people want to ship it to a friend or a relative here that's stateside, and we can do it that way. It really does depend on you, but the way we try to do it is we handle the first $16 of the shipping, and then after that we ask you to chip in for it. So it is a big, it's a big help if you know that going into it. Oh, hey, El Green says this is birthday month. Congratulations, man.
Hey.
Let's see. Yeah, Darth Lucian. Yeah, you had, I don't know, Darth Lucian, you might have had 4. I don't know. I remember, yeah, there were several stickers in there. It was only one set of instructions, but then I threw in the extra stickers for the extra winnings. So cool. So it looks like we've got enough people that have dropped it in. I'm going to go ahead and open up the giveaway, but I'm going to let Mr. Collector start on the pricing, and Collector, why don't you go for a minute or two, and then I'll come back over to you.
All right. Weapon, you have that thing
there.
loaded up?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Okay. Are you good?
Oh, hold on. Forgot, but I can do that.
Yeah, you're good, dude.
All right.
All right, cool. So, just to go over some of the pricing for the photos, for the most part, everyone's going to be there for the whole weekend besides Lydia, Lou, Diamond Phillips. I'm going to butcher his name. Tenoch.
Huerta.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
Tenoch Huerta.
Yes. And William Shatner, and those are honestly the main, some of the main guests, especially the last 3. So usually people that go there, they that are the main guests, they only do it for a couple of or one of the days, and it's always Saturday. Saturday you always get the main people, but for the most part, everyone else will be there, and of course William Shatner is going to be $130 for a photo, which, to be honest, I thought it would be more, even though that's a crazy amount already. I thought it would be more.
Where's the Carlos Collects one?
Carlos Collects wants straight cash, so he's not on this.
At the bottom.
So please,
at the very
bring
bottom.
your cash.
very
bottom. And change will not be included, so please bring.
I'm waiting to see the price on this one. If William Shatner's at $130, so I'm thinking Carlos got to be a little bit more.
Just add another 0. And that's just a selfie. But and then the next person, Ian Summerlander, I think it is. He was on the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, he was on Lost also.
Oh, he was. I just know him from he was on their Vampire Diaries, and then Rick Gonzalez, who was on Arrow, and he's on Law and Order. Jack Quaid, which was I'm not gonna spoil it, but he was in Scream, not the one that just came out, the last one, which is actually Dennis Quaid's son, if no one knew that. So that's him. Those are the photos. Let me see what else. 159 showing. Paul Weasley, that's the one that was in Vampire Diaries 2. Once you do the team up photo ops, you got Arrow, another Arrow, and then Bosch duo, McFoley, Lydia, Scream, which there's only 2 people in that one. Star Trek, the Captain Kirks, and then the Vampire Diaries, which the most would obviously be the Arrow because they have the most people in there. I want to say there's 4 or 5 people in that one. And to be honest, for the past 3 years, and Weapon, you might know this too, Arrow's been, all of them have been coming from the Arrowverse for the last 3 years, right? Stephen Amell especially, I think he's been here for the last 3 years.
I think he's been coming pretty regularly.
Him. I know they had a couple of the girls from the show too that showed up last year. I think it was like 3 or 4 of them. So usually Arrow, they usually come. I know they had people a couple years ago too from The Flash. So CW, they do a lot of their shows over here as well. And then once you get to the autographs, let me go ahead and, which of course, the biggest one's going to be William Shatner. He's the main guest. And then the second highest is, Carlos, you mind saying that name again? I'm going to butcher it if I try it again.
Tenoch Huerta?
Yes. Which he, of course, was in Wakanda Forever, played Namor. So that's huge to get him. They actually just put him in there, about 2 weeks ago, Carlos?
Yeah, it was just a couple weeks ago.
It was kind of last minute. So, and then they have, let me see if I can find her. Dominique Thorne, who played Riri Williams in the movie too. So, which I'm surprised they're not doing a duo with them, a team up photo or a panel. Which
with Tenoch and with Dominique?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I know they do have a speed pass for the both of them, but I don't think they scheduling might have been.
Yeah, they're not doing a photo op together or or even a panel together, which is kind of odd. Yeah, which I thought they would have for sure. Let me see who else we got. And like I said, for the most part, the same people that I named earlier will be there. So I'm trying to think where else. For the most part, the autographs, they're not bad. Of course, when you get to the main two, it's $120. But I will say, let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, Lou Diamond Phillips. I kind of figured his would be a little more. His is just $50, which I thought would have been a little more.
But that's the photo op.
No, it's for the autograph.
No, that's just for
that's for the photo op.
No, that's autograph. I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
autograph?
He's on the autograph section.
So what's cool about this?
Oh,
is
it's the same as okay.
Yeah. So what's kind of cool is you can do. They have different options. You can do a selfie, or you can get it professional, or you can also get it
at the table.
At the table. So I mean, you got different options you can do. But for the most part, I think the way they're going about the show, like Weapon was saying, because the city actually bought it out. How long ago, Weapon?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been
3 years.
Like 3 years. So the show's definitely changed a lot, but I think the way they're going this year, like Weapon said, I think they're doing it a lot, better. Which I think they got people that were, originally doing the show coming in and kind of going back to that same routine that they were doing before, but just with a little spin on it. So they definitely have a lot of guests. The only thing I will say is, it is, to me, it's not. I think they need to change the name because it doesn't feel like a comic show anymore. I will say that it's definitely a more, celebrity, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, but years ago they used to have a lot of comic artists, and I'm sure they're gonna have a lot of local artists. But for the most part, I think there's only 3 big names that are coming, which Paul's gonna talk about in a minute. That's probably the only thing I will say is just probably that. But I am excited about going. We go. I'm sure they do too. We usually go every year. So, but to use the whole George R. Brown. That's if you're from the Houston area. It's. You would know it's big. Yeah, it's a huge.
Massive. Yeah.
It's huge. So, if you guys, I know it's last minute, but if you guys can make it out here and you're in the Texas, the state. Or even if you just want to travel from another state, it's always good to come out. You see the guest, or even if you can make the trip next year. It's always in May, but for the most part, I think for the past 2 years they changed it to July. It was due to COVID, but they moved it back to Memorial Day weekend, which I think is a lot better. But yeah, I mean that's kind of it right now.
Well, cool. Well, good, man. All right. Well, I think we're ready to go ahead and do our giveaway. It's been a few minutes past, but that's okay because this is good information for everybody to have. to go ahead and jump us back into let's see, solo view here. Hey, so thanks so much for being here. If this is your first time, or maybe you haven't been with us for a while, make sure and hit that like button. And also, if you're not currently a subscriber, let me encourage you to do so. That way you'll get notified of all the different programming that we've got going on here on the channel. In addition to the 3 weekly shows that we do, I've also got polls that go live on, I try to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. That fun little polls in the community section. Last but not least, I just want to make sure and mention to you that we've got, there is channel merch. I'm actually wearing one of those shirts right now. This is an original design that I had done. It's low grade is better than no grade. And it's just got a cool like comic book design on it. And that's a channel that you can, or it's a design, it's a shirt that you can get. I think they're like $20 or so, or around there somewhere, 25 maybe. But it does go to what little amount of profit there is does go to support the channel. So make sure you do that. Also, I know that this might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'll share it with you because it's something that is out there. Covered tees, he puts different custom comic book covers onto t-shirts. You can use the discount code CCC20 for 20% off your order during the month of May. I know that there's some that the whole idea of that extension of fandom, they may find it troublesome or irritating, or it may bother them. As I've heard rustling through the grapevine, but the way I view it is it's an extension of fandom. We see it happen a lot, and I don't think there is a big scandal around it or anything, because I think it's cool to support your favorite, to put your favorite comic cover on a t-shirt, and I don't know of many places that do that for you. So make sure and check them out as well. We're going to go ahead and keep it moving along to the giveaway for the night. Anyone have a GL87? I don't, but I'm sure they're out there. All right, so hey, let's go ahead and get to that giveaway. I've got 21 entries that are ready to share. Let me switch over to my view, share this tab instead. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at it. Whoops. Okay, I got to remove this one. Sorry, Weapon X. And then there we go. All right, here we go. All right, so this is it. There are 22 entries actually now. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the draw button in 3, 2, 1. And here we go. This person is going to win a Perillo variant cover. JT, what?
Oh no! You ain't having it.
He's
No.
a Miles fan, man. He's a Miles fan. He give it some. Wow. Hey, JT. Hey, since I got you to win, JT, you owe me a Miles book, my guy.
I don't know if upcoming cast members can be included on that. All right. Anyway. All right. Congratulations, JT. Hey. For those who I should have mentioned this before, but I don't think he did it. I think he only did once. Y'all are only supposed to enter once. We had a little bit of that last time, but I don't think it helped anybody here. Do not do multiple entries on these. From here on out, don't do multiple entries, or you will get put in timeout for a few minutes while we do it. All right, congratulations, JT.
All right, JT.
Here's the deal: you win this copy of Astonishing X-Men #1, the 1 in 25 Perillo version variant. But in addition, you're also going to get to grab some of my free comic book days that I grabbed, or free comic book day books that I grabbed. You can choose 3 out of these. I've got Conan the Barbarian to choose from. I've got Star Wars Adventures, Star Wars High Republic Adventures. I've got I've got Ranger Academy, which I'm really excited about reading this one. I do have another copy for myself. Mech Cadets looks pretty cool to me. So make sure if you're interested in that, let me know. Spider-Man Venom. And then last one, Uncanny Avengers. So let me know which of those 3 you want included. JT, you can hit me up on Instagram. And then y'all make sure and keep an eye out, because JT, I think, is going to be joining Monday Halls live on a more regular basis, not every week, but on a more regular basis. So he's just a cool guy. I enjoy hanging out with him and looking forward to having him here a little bit more regularly on the channel. Thank you all for viewing tonight and for hanging out with us. We're going to continue our coverage for Comicpalooza, which is the largest pop culture gathering in the greater Houston area. Lots of really cool conventions popping up here. We have 3 brand new conventions that are debuting in the greater Houston area this year. Wow, lots. And we're going to be covering all of them for you. Comicpalooza is a mainstay, though. It's been here for quite some time. Oh, cool, man. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, you message me which ones you want, buddy, and I'll get you hooked up. Okay. So let's keep it moving right along. So, Mr. Collector, did you have anything else for us to do as far as the?
There was something, Mr. Collector. Let me bring it back in here,
Yeah.
Carlos. Real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
I did a refresh of the photo ops. So you said this guy was like one.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for this price.
We got this guy here.
What?
Paul's $48.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's not bad. Oh, wow.
Look at this guy.
Holy crap. Highlight that, man. Now, what
Yeah.
is this goofiness right here?
160.
Wow. So he
William
gets the
Shatner's
one
at
up.
130.
Wow.
Carlos is at 160. For a photo.
Wow. And he's got 2 check marks, and William Shatner only has 1 check mark in a period. Wow.
So
That is-
I just wanted to
wow,
bring that
this-
up. I guess Carlos and Paul will be there charging for their photos.
Wow. That
Oh my
is just an
gosh.
amazing price right there.
Now,
Wow.
I won't be attending the Comicpalooza, but I will be at Kirkland Con, so y'all can catch me there.
Kirkland Con. Okay.
Y'all can catch me there.
So I just wanted to point that out.
Wow. I am like,
Remember, people, he had 2 minutes to do this, so that's
look at Carlos. He's like looking down. He's like, damn, they found
He's
out.
over here looking like, what?
Wow.
Darth Lucian, yeah, he hasn't done it in a while, but I'm sure he'll do it if he feels like he'd like to. So
He's waiting for
Yeah.
he's waiting for his second prints to come in, and then he'll hook everybody up with those.
I heard he's only got about 87 copies of that Miles Morales book.
I think he's got like 100 and something.
Oh, he's got more now. All right, hey, Paul and Weapon X, turn your cameras on.
Yep.
All right. So hey, okay, there they are. Cool. All right. So here's the deal. Mr. Collector will be at Costco the day before. He'll be up here at Costco. All right. So Paul. Okay. So Paul, did you have any? What thoughts did you have on Comicpalooza that you wanted to share?
I'm a comic book guy. I mean, they always fail me every year. Like last year was just Miss Phillips and Jock. But this year they got Frank Cho, they got Steven, I think the guy that did Old Man Logan, and I don't even know who the third person is. But I mean, as far as like vendors and stuff, it's really good. Really big. George R. Brown's really big, and they fill it up. There's a bunch of cosplayers, bunch of guys they show up. So if y'all see us in there, come say hi to me. I mean, I know Carlos is going to be like with security and doing his panels and doing the private signings at $160, but y'all can still come and talk to me. I'm not going to be that guy.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all come and say hi to me. I mean, we can all go up. I mean, I'm going to the Carlos panel. I got 100 questions to ask him. So yeah, those are the comic guys. Show
Y'all
it again.
find me at the pub.
Show it again.
No, I'll bring it up in a second. I was letting you finish.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say what I was gonna get off of those guys. Yeah, but also like it's an enjoyment. I mean, last year was just hella crazy because they had the Astros game at the same time, so pricing just to park downtown was insane. It was insane, but yeah, I got with Carlos. Had a great time. Went with his son. We went and we were working. He was just with his daughter. But I don't know what he was doing, but I was working. So me, Collector, and maybe Weapon are going to be out there working for him, getting coverages for y'all. But like I said, if y'all see us out there, come and tell us hi. I mean, don't be shy out there. I know there's going to be a lot of people out there, but it was a great show last year. This year, I'm just a comic book guy, but They got all kinds of guests for everybody. I guess they're going more for movies. I think.
So all I heard was I'm a comic guy.
That's it.
That's all I got.
I got 3 guys to go see, and then the local
Destro.
artists.
They just announced Destro.
Oh well, I ain't going then. I ain't going.
That's his kryptonite, people.
I ain't going.
That's it right there. That sealed it.
I ain't going.
All right,
just
Paul.
catch me and Billy at Comicpalooza, right, Billy?
Kirkland Con.
Right, so here's the deal. Here is the. I'm going to go and enlarge this so we can see it. So these are the 3 comic guests that are going to be. Which it's insane to me that we have all those celebrities, but there's only 3 comic guests. So, Comicpalooza, if you're reviewing it, not bashing you or anything, just saying these guys are a great start, but we need to see some more. We need to see some more.
I'm bashing them.
So let's take a look at them. So real quick, so Frank Cho, he's done. Now y'all know Frank Cho because he's one of those ones like Terry Dodson and Adam Hughes that has mastered the art of drawing the female form.
Right. I agree with that, but
I've seen I'm following him on Instagram, and he's got some pretty racy covers, some cover art that he's done that's like he's done some custom cover art that is pretty racy. So yeah, so Frank Cho, he's done Harley Quinn, Liberty Meadows, Shanna the She-Devil, Mighty Avengers, Hulk, Jungle Girl, and Fight Girls, among others.
Yeah, show it to me real quick.
Show you what?
Yeah,
yeah, here.
Yeah, so he did this cover, the 1 in 200 Venom cover.
Oh wow, that's Frank Cho did that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and he did Totally Awesome Hulk #1. So he's done a few things, you know, and like Carlos was saying, he does the thicker, you know, y'all know the famous cover. Where is it? I got it right here. I didn't get it because it was already y'all know how he is. He draws the thicker women, make them voluptuous. But...
What's up, algorithm?
It ain't your booty, it's your beauty.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to.
And he also did this one. If y'all the one shot for
Hitmonkey.
So that's a good one.
Oh, okay.
Good one to get.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
So he did some nice ones. I mean, he did this one. I like this one. This Dark Reign Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, okay.
X-Force 1 in 100. He did that. So he did a bunch. And like Carlos said, he does a lot of women. So a lot of people know him for the women. So
I'm not a fan of his sketches though.
He did do this
Have you
one
seen
too.
His sketches?
This Marvel #1. So the other one I'm going to go see is Steven. So, but yeah, he did this cover for Black Panther.
Oh wow,
that one's alright. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then there's a second print that was like limited run that he did this cover too. So yeah, like I said, he does a bunch of nice stuff, and like Carlos said, he's all known for the women. So
yeah, Paul had all that saved already.
Yeah, I got some in there. I got the box for Frank Cho to sign some stuff.
All right,
it's
so let's
take a
look back at this at the list. Okay, so next up is Steve McNiven. Y'all might know him from Old Man Logan, Return of Wolverine, and Death of Wolverine. But in addition, I can't believe they left this off the website. Civil War, one of the biggest and best Marvel crossover events. Steve McNiven was actually the artist. He was the interior. He did all the interior art and the A covers for it. Oh, JT is asking, what issue was that Black Panther?
You don't know, JT. Only true fans know that, JT.
Get him, JT, when you see him.
Last up, we've got here Yannick Paquette, who's done Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Avengers, JLA, X-Men, Wolverine, Weapon X, Terra Obscura, Seven Soldiers, and Swamp Thing. He's got a pedigree going on, and I've seen his work. He's all three of these guys are top-notch artists. I just wish there was a few more of them. And so, Algorithm, real quick, I just want to tell you, it's definitely not a, hey, you better do this. It's a, come on, guys, we want to go to your convention. We want to spend our hard-earned money. and we want to see more for a convention that's called Comicpalooza. We want to see more comic book stuff, and that's me echoing a lot of the things that I hear in the comic community here in town. But yeah, I mean, as I shared at the very beginning, I am a longtime attender and fan of Comicpalooza and have a lot of warm and fuzzy memories as I've seen that convention grow and build over the past 10 to 11 years. So I've really enjoyed it.
Let me put it back to me real quick.
They're gonna have a ball pit, Mike Bravo.
Right.
So you're good on the ball pit.
So Steve did this. He's talking about the Civil War series, but y'all don't know he did this one. If y'all know what this book is, really key issue right here. See the panel went blank, but that's Mr. Negative, first appearance of Mr. Negative.
Okay,
I think that's Mr. Negative first appearance.
I didn't know that's what that was. I had no idea.
And also to this one, so he did the 1 in 25 of Secret Invasion #1. So there is a director's cut of this book, which says director's cut, which is like half color, half black and white. So that cover is also his. So I got a few of those coming for him. And he did Old Man Logan, as he said. Old Man Logan, who don't remember this story. So yeah, he did a bunch of nice stuff on there. So I'm getting him to do some things for me. But yeah, I will be. And he also did this one. This is a nice cover. When Captain America told me,
wow,
yeah, he did that cover. That was a nice one. Yeah. Oh, and he did this one. So I don't know if y'all know the first appearance of this one.
1 in 25.
No, it ain't.
Oh, wait, that's.
That's 1 in 10. That's the 1 in 10.
No, that's not the 1 in 10 either. This is first appearance of Kamala Khan. The 1 in 75.
Yeah, but
and then y'all know this one. Captain America 25, the 1 in 50. He did that cover. So yeah, he did some nice stuff. So I'm going to be getting over there and asking him. And then he did Old Man Hawkeye. So that sketch cover, I got that one. Let me get him to do that. Yep, he did a bunch of nice stuff. I mean, I would like to see more guests there for comic book people, but it's okay. 3 is good enough for me, I guess.
JT, you hear that, JT?
And it's issue number 8 there, JT. Black Panther number 8 with Storm on the cover. Frank Cho did it.
JT, you can also add that to the giveaway you won tonight. So, congrats.
Grab that one in there. All right, thank you.
All right.
I just wanted to give them a little information on that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. Well, I'm glad you shared that with us, Paul. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this from the stream here, that screen, and then we'll bring the 4 of us back. All right. So, final thoughts, final thoughts about just comic conventions in general. If you'll go back and watch our pre-show coverage for the Pop Culture Power Show, you can see some tips that we give. But I also want us to give a few tips, like some of our favorite convention tips and hacks. And who wants to start with that? I know this is taking you guys by surprise.
Yeah, I'll start with that. Yeah, so like I mentioned the last time, take your Advil. The convention center here, it's big. It's like 5 floors. The last time I worked it, I walked 24 miles in the 3 days I was there.
Oh yeah,
so, you need comfortable
end to end. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, so because you're gonna be going up and down the escalators or the stairs, depending on how it is, and then 3rd floor down to 1st floor, back up to the 3rd floor. Parking. I mean, if you can stay at the hotel or know somebody who does stay at the hotel, you can use their key card to park. You get out, you just go in, get your ticket. When you leave, ask them for their key card, and you can get out with that hotel key card and just give it back to them when you pull out, so they can get the parking from there. Another thing too, to kind of sneak in, so to speak, is if you park in the garage, the Hilton garage, there's a connector to the convention on the 2nd floor. It'll dump you in the 2nd floor of the convention floor. That's there. Right. So that's a quick, easy way to get in instead of having to go into the front, because the front's probably going to have security and all these different ways to kind of wait in line. I usually kind of sneak through the tunnel, the skywalk, and then just just go to the third or first floor, and then and then yeah, I mean just pack your patience. There's gonna be sometimes you may have to wait in line and stuff like that, and then as far as after hours, there's gonna be a couple places there to eat. There's one place, I think it's called what's the one behind there? Neil's Bar is the one across behind the convention center. Ming Chen likes to hang out there afterwards. So if you guys want to hang out and run into Ming Chen, he's usually there having a few brews. If you want to catch the guest, a lot of times if you hang out in front of the Hilton in the evening, they'll come out, especially if they're smokers. There's a smoking area, and you usually run into them there. That's usually where we're at, kind of hanging out, and they'll come out, just by themselves, and they'll kind of just shoot the shit with you and chat, chit chat with you. So it's kind of cool to get like a real experience versus where they're inside the convention where they know they have to be in character, so to speak. So just some FYI, some tips and whatnot. So
is Carlos going to have security?
It depends on if Mr. Collector is available. I don't know if...
No, he only paid me for his panel, and that's as far as I went with that. And after seeing the prices he's getting paid to do his photos and everything, we're going to renegotiate.
We're going to renegotiate. Oh, man.
But,
all right. Well, cool. Who wants to share next?
I can go.
Okay. All right, Mr. Collector.
So, thanks, Weapon, for showing us all the exits to go through and where the celebrities will be at. I know where I'm going.
Oh, where the celebrities are at?
Oh my God. I don't
waiting
smoke,
over
but
there.
I guess I will that night.
Well, what up,
I guess I
buddy?
will that night. Hey, buddy. But no, Weapon, I don't know if y'all know this, but Weapon used to volunteer almost every year over there at the show. So he knows a lot of people. He knows the in and outs about that place and, what they do. So, that's why, he has information that he does. So, it's cool. I he was telling us a lot about it last time too. So I think that's cool. Another thing is comfortable shoes. I mean, the picture that Weapon has on his background, that's literally a part of the main floor. So there's still another level, and it expands, a huge amount. So it is a lot of walking, especially on, concrete flooring. It's a lot. Cash is king. I'd say if you don't have cash,
hey,
find
buddy.
Find a Paul. Find a Paul.
I need $10.
So
They charge you at the ATM machine.
All you need to find is Paul, and then somewhere to change pesos into American money, and you're good.
Oh, no, that's messed up. After I saved you, oh man.
But no, it's gonna be a good show. Like I said, they stepped it up last year compared to the year before that, because there wasn't that many comic book dealers. But I felt like they had a few more than the year before. So as long as they keep doing more comic books, I'm cool with that. I'm more focused on buying comics, to be honest. So I'm there to hang out with friends, see the panels, of course.
What questions do you have for Carlos at the panel? Can we get a preview?
I can't. Those are
secret.
First question is I need to charge a little more for my service out there. If I want to be protecting his life out there. But no, it's gonna be a good show, and hopefully, JT, you show up, Mike Bravo, these are all local guys, and anyone else that can go. I'm actually getting this. I'm gonna try. Dealing with some stuff right now, but I'm gonna try to get the 2 actors that are coming to sign my Wakanda Forever poster. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I am starting to try to collect all the MCU posters, and I just recently picked up this one, and I picked up Ant-Man, which you probably saw earlier. So if anyone has some they don't want or they don't need, let me know. Go from there.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I plan on
How
trying
many
to
bacon bits?
The what?
Saying how many bacon bits?
Bacon bits are available tonight. Oh, I know what that means. But no, it's I'm excited for the show. Like I said, it's cool to hang out with friends, and like Carlos said, this used to be the only show, and so I think I'm excited because there's 2 additional shows we had obviously earlier this year, and then we have another one from a local comic book store, which they're the biggest one in the Houston area. So, the more comic book shows that we get, it's cool. I just want them to be comic book related, not so much, turning into more of just actors and stuff like that. I want to see more comic book artists too as well.
Ooh, shots fired.
I'm just saying, like, it's Comicpalooza, so it doesn't kind of fit in there. But no, other than that, I'm excited. But thank you.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna jump it over to Mr. Paul Comics himself.
All right, yeah.
Final thoughts.
So this year the Astros will not be playing here at home. So luckily, maybe parking will be accessible because when they were playing, man, that parking was insane. It was $100 to park, and that's insane to me. And a lot of us that live here don't like to go downtown because it'd be like that. But like I said, if y'all listen to Weapon and maybe do a little of these things, but if they're not playing here, then maybe the access would be more available and not as high the price. But when you get there, then like he said, good shoes, wear a backpack, or if you have your wife, she can wear the backpack and all that stuff while you do the intensive hunting.
This is why he doesn't have a panel, people.
Wait a minute. All right, so but like Weapon was saying, you're going to be walking and just to get there. But the thing is good about them is that they have a roll of food trucks outside. So if you're really hungry or whatnot, they got a lot of nice food trucks there in a nice environment. You go through that, the long line to get there. They check your bag. You go through a metal detector, and then they're saying that, hold on, you look kind of suspicious. So you go to another room and they interrogate you. What are you doing here? I'm just saying, man, I'm just here to get a couple of comic book signatures. That's all I need. And then you're off on to the floor, as Collector had said, busy. And like Carlos had the girls last year, and they were just, you know how little kids are. They want to go and do stuff. So luckily they had like a little laser tag there, which pretty much wiped them out because they were over there doing the laser tag. So that's good for the kids if you have your kids with you. And like Collector, you can go do the comic book hunting. And then they have other people that just love the TV and wrestling. They're going to have a couple of those. Last year they had more wrestlers, but this year they only had 2, I think. But then a lot of people have like in the movies, TV shows and stuff like that. So they're going to have a bunch of people there for that. And a lot of cosplaying. A lot of people showed up in cosplay. I mean, nice costumes I saw. And and check out all the panels that they're going to have. I didn't know that they were all upstairs from last year, but yeah, I will be there with my 100 questions to ask Carlos because I need to know some vital information to give to you guys. So we're going to get them at the show.
All right, good deal. Well, this looks to be another fun year. So, thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate y'all every time that you're here, every minute that you spend with us. It means the world because you could be doing other things. And for all the folks that have been here tonight, and for those who are watching this on the rewind, especially those watching this on the rewind, because you're watching it after the fact, and that's just so cool that you can do that to catch up and to see what we have to say. And Paul and I were reminiscing the other day about when he and I went live for the first time for the first giveaway, how it was like there was nobody in there for the first several minutes, and I think like 1 or 2 people dropped in, but just how it's grown to the point where there's people waiting when we come on and go live, and it's just cool. It's cool to have this side of the community, this part of the community that we can all hang out and talk. So if you're in the greater Houston area, make sure and consider checking out Comicpalooza. I think it's a fun experience and well worth going to. And we look forward to seeing you if you're there. I'll have a little something special for you if you do see me and you come up and say, hey, I've got a couple of items that I'm going to give you. So make sure and do that. We also are probably going to do a version of the Paul Challenge, the Where's Paul Challenge for Comicpalooza, because that's kind of become a thing this year.
I think Collector won last year, didn't you, Collector?
Did he?
I think he did.
I think he
I won
won.
the photo. I won the
You might
photo.
have to defend the title. So
Who picked you, Collector?
yeah, so watch on Instagram for the Where's Paul Challenge part 2. Keep an eye out for that. Make sure and keep an eye out on Friday. I'll be dropping another video on Friday. Also, make sure we are approaching the next milestone, which is 1,250 subscribers here on YouTube. So make sure to stay tuned for that, because we'll be doing a big giveaway for that as well. Also, I'm debating whether or not to do an Instagram and TikTok giveaway, because my TikTok has blown up, and I just post pictures of comic books over there. I don't even do any dances or anything. But the TikTok following is approaching 500 followers now, and so really surprised and think it's kind of cool about that. So make sure you're connected with me over there as well. And then last but not least, the Facebook page could really use some likes. So find Carl's Collects Comics on Facebook. Make sure to like that page, because I think I've only got like 30 over there, and I would love to have more. So thank you all again for being here with us tonight. We're going to go ahead and wrap it out, but we are looking forward to sharing with you some of our experiences at Comicpalooza. We'll be doing that on the Monday show after, which will fall on actually Memorial Day itself. I'll be doing sharing some stuff like that. And also looking forward to upcoming collaborations with several other YouTubers. It's going to be a lot of fun. So y'all take care. Thank y'all so much for being here with us. And we will catch you guys next time. We're looking forward to it.